What is the strongest material on Earth? Most people would say steel. Others might think of diamonds. But God has created materials that are stronger, tougher, and more impressive than anything humans have built. Some are produced by tiny animals. Others grow slowly inside trees or deep underground. And a few are so powerful that scientists are studying them to design the materials of the future. Today we will explore the 5 strongest natural materials on Earth. Some of them might surprise you. Let's begin. When people see bamboo, they usually think of a simple plant. But bamboo is actually one of the strongest natural building materials on Earth. Bamboo grows incredibly fast. Some species can grow almost 1 meter in a single day. Despite this fast growth, bamboo becomes extremely strong. The secret is its internal structure. Bamboo fibers run vertically along the stem, forming natural reinforcement similar to steel bars inside concrete. Because of this structure, bamboo has a very high strength relative to its weight. In fact, it can sometimes handle tension forces comparable to steel. This is why bamboo has been used for thousands of years to build houses, bridges, and scaffolding in many parts of Asia. Modern engineers are also interested in bamboo because it is renewable, lightweight, and environmentally friendly. But bamboo is only the beginning. God has created materials far stronger than plants. Spider silk is one of the most famous natural materials in the world. At first glance, it looks fragile. A thin thread hanging between branches does not seem very impressive. But when scientists studied spider silk, they discovered something extraordinary. Spider silk is incredibly strong for its size. If you compare threads of the same thickness, spider silk can be stronger than steel. Even more impressive, it is also extremely flexible. It can stretch several times its original length before breaking. This combination of strength and flexibility makes spider silk one of the toughest materials in nature. For spiders, this silk is essential for survival. They use it to build webs, capture prey, protect eggs, and even travel through the air using a technique called ballooning. Scientists are now trying to recreate spider silk artificially for medical sutures, bulletproof materials, and advanced textiles. But despite its impressive strength, spider silk is not the strongest material nature has created. There are even more powerful ones. Nacre, also called mother of pearl, is the beautiful shiny material found inside some seashells and pearls. At first glance, it seems delicate and decorative, but nacre is actually incredibly tough. Nacre is made from tiny layers of a mineral called aragonite combined with proteins. These layers are stacked like millions of microscopic bricks with soft organic material between them. This structure creates a powerful defense system. When pressure or impact occurs, the layers slide slightly instead of breaking immediately. This prevents cracks from spreading through the material. Because of this design, nacre can be thousands of times tougher than the mineral it is made from. God essentially invented a natural armor system inside seashells. Engineers are studying nacre to design stronger ceramics, body armor, and protective materials. But even this remarkable structure is not the strongest natural material. The next one comes from one of the hardest substances known. Diamonds are famous for their beauty and value. But scientifically, they are known for something even more impressive: hardness. Diamond is the hardest natural material on Earth when it comes to scratching resistance. A diamond can scratch almost any other material because its atoms are arranged in an extremely strong 3-dimensional crystal structure. Each carbon atom is bonded tightly to 4 other carbon atoms, forming a rigid network that is extremely difficult to break. This structure makes diamonds ideal for industrial cutting tools, drilling equipment, and polishing materials. Diamonds are formed deep underground under enormous pressure and temperature over millions or even billions of years. Eventually, volcanic eruptions bring them closer to the Earth's surface where they can be mined. But surprisingly, diamonds are not actually the toughest material in nature. They are very hard, but they can still break if struck with enough force. And that brings us to the most impressive natural material on our list. The strongest natural material ever measured comes from a small sea creature called a limpet. Limpets are tiny marine animals that stick to rocks along coastlines. They may look simple, but their teeth are extraordinary. Limpets use their teeth to scrape algae from hard rocks. To survive this process, their teeth must be incredibly strong. When scientists analyzed limpet teeth, they discovered something amazing. The material inside them contains tiny fibers of a mineral called goethite embedded in a protein matrix. These fibers are incredibly small, but extremely strong. Tests have shown that limpet teeth can withstand enormous stress, making them stronger than spider silk and even stronger than many synthetic materials created by humans. In fact, researchers believe limpet teeth may be the strongest biological material ever discovered. Because of this, scientists are studying them to design stronger composites, advanced protective materials, and future engineering structures. All from a tiny animal most people have never noticed. When we look closely at the incredible strength and precision of these materials, it reminds us that the world around us is filled with extraordinary design. From the smallest creatures to the hardest minerals, such complexity and efficiency reflect the greatness of God's creation. And the more science discovers, the more it reveals how amazing that creation truly is.